you remember a few days ago I was making supper and I said, oh, I thought I had carrots. And I said, no, I'll just be fine without carrots. You know, I eventually found the carrots. Yeah. I had carrots. They were in the microwave, sitting ready to be slightly cooked. Because, you know, carrots sometimes are harder. They were harder than the other things, so I wanted them slightly cooked before I added them to the rest of the softer vegetables. I found the carrots the next morning, sitting there, a little bit of water, waiting to be nuked. Yeah. No, didn't do it. I'll do that again, but today I'll use them. Isn't that ridiculous? Yeah, that's a little ridiculous. Okay, do I have that? Yeah, I have. Is that the small one? That's the small one. Good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm making carrots, broccoli, and mushrooms for supper tonight, for my vegetables tonight. And because the carrots are a little harder and I just like to soften them up a little. And maybe I will add some of the broccoli as well, some of the stems of the broccoli, just to get them a little softened up as well. I don't microwave them a lot, just a little. I can't believe how much cooking I do now that I'm on my own. There's no fast food, well, except for the fast food last week. But there's no, I just cook for myself. And I talked to my sister, and she says, yeah, same here. Nothing special. You just throw some vegetables or whatever together and you pan fry it, and that's it. Really? Oh, okay. Is it supper time? Not quite. Not quite. Tanner, not quite. Just a few more minutes. Let's say 15. 15 more minutes. They really like this food at the moment. See, sometimes they like the food, and sometimes they don't like the food. It's the exact same food. Yeah, which means there's something different about it. What makes a difference? I do not know. But sometimes they eat it quickly, and sometimes they don't. Okay, so I'm going to write my apologies to the government, saying, "Oh, yeah." So what I finally did today is I went to the bank. This time I asked for the proof of, I want to see that I actually did double dip. Completely unintentionally, but I want to see that what you're claiming is true, because some people have made mistakes, so I want to check. But there was double dipping and not single dipping, and you're just telling me, right? So yeah, I believe the government, but I want to just have the proof that my school had, no, don't go up. No going up. That school had actually paid, even though they said it they claimed it, right? And the government claimed it, but I want to see it. So there it was. No, do not. There is something up here and you will knock it over, okay? So don't jump up there. Right, all right. Yeah, so my regular teller, there aren't many tellers left anyway, but regular teller who definitely knows me said, oh yeah, I can see it. There it is. I said, great. So now I'll have to say, so how do we pay this back? Unpleasant situation. Are you going to make it easy or are you going to make it hard? Are you going to make it easy or are you going to make it hard? Yeah. What are you looking at? Is there something down there? There's something I should be paying attention to? Why are you watching my feet? I'm not going to step on you. I really don't know what you're doing. It's 5:36. You want me to feed you ahead of time, do you? No. Not doing that. Not doing that. Oh, goodness. So I came home and I thought, okay, let's get in there and get to writing this thing. Because I was going to write it at school today, and then didn't write it at school today because I had to have the information. Wasn't going to write it until I had the information that I was guilty as charged. So I didn't write it at school. I'm writing it now. And I don't write, go in and write it now. And then I went, it's a beautiful day. It's like summer out there. It's getting colder this week. It's going to be raining. Go out and walk. I don't walk every day. Stop fighting. No fighting. Not with Floyd. Floyd is old. Hey, hey, hey. Stop it. Stop it. That is Floyd's box. Well, then you get off too. Leave Floyd alone. Yeah, Tanner, you're okay. You didn't do anything. It's that stupid Julia. Yeah. Get back on your box. Go, go, go. Yeah, so, that's my task for the evening. So even though I don't have my pills anymore, this is my practice. It has been my practice for years. I have a glass of water when I get up in the morning, and I have a glass of water 12 hours later in the evening. 12 hours? 12 hours, yes. Any closer and it's too close to bedtime. Mm-hmm. Is that all I have to do? Yeah, that's all I printed off. I printed that off. Did I not bring something from school to do? I thought I might have. A new person, I can take that other guy off some other time. I don't think I had anything to do. Oh, I see. Yes, yes. I had 2 tasks, but I'm not marking them at home. No way. I'm marking them on Friday at school. They are writing. They're going to be hard to mark. I'm going to be checking people's levels and their writing. Yeah. So I expected them to write 5 sentences or more, but at least 5 sentences. So they didn't put any effort into it. They didn't try to write any more. They are so interested in getting their English, aren't they? Yeah. Nope, they are not. I mean, if they were all super willing, maybe I could be more interested in my job. But this cajoling people to produce just does not appeal to me. It does not appeal to me. At the best of times, they don't help it. They don't help themselves. And it's like they're children who don't want to learn. They're only there because their parents make them go to school. Is that what they want? They're being forced to go to school? No. Yeah, that's what I don't appreciate. No, I don't appreciate having to do this. So I've got carrots in there, broccoli here, mushrooms. Okay, let's go for it. So I'm going to watch the news. Let's try and get our supper ready by the news. 20 minutes. I can do that in 20 minutes. I'll watch the news, then perhaps Entertainment Canada. Where Entertainment Canada wasn't on last night. I really don't understand why. What's happened to it? I mean, they're hit and miss on my enjoying them, but I do, they're, something to get me through until Jeopardy. Thank goodness for Murdoch Mysteries. Yeah, I watched videos and then Murdoch Mysteries came on and that was fine. I'm glad Murdoch Mysteries is still around. I really am. But yeah, then Jeopardy, and I will grudgingly watch Jeopardy again in the hopes that Mr. What's-His-Face, Mr. Smarmy Face. I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to go online and see if other people dislike him as much as I do. I really don't like him. No, I don't. I don't even know his name. I don't know his name. you'd think that, champion since Matt, and I ought to know his name, but I don't. No, no. He's an actor. Yeah, that's an actor. I can't see that as a constant actor. I suppose he's the actor that you don't like. I'm so nasty. I don't like someone. Anyway, let's go to it. It's supper time. Got to get ready for Jeopardy. And yeah, marking on Friday. Next week, listening. So this is a full cycle, listening, speaking, reading, writing, with 1 week missed because it was a short week, so I didn't do any tasks in that week. So next week will be a listening. And I know already the listening that I'm going to be doing because we've already listened to it partially, and we will listen to it again. And I try to be energetic about this. I try to be enthusiastic about this. She hasn't cut my lawn recently, has she? Oh, the stupid light is still on. My goodness. Really? My son has to turn that off. Yes. I don't think she's cut my lawn. She would have told me, I think. Anyway. I'm off to making supper. Let's make supper.